Hello, this is Dan Murphy, and you're listening to the Don't Change Much podcast, brought to you by the Canadian Men's Health Foundation. In this episode of the show, we catch up with longtime broadcaster Dan O'Toole, half of one of the most popular shows in Canadian sports television history. We talk about the rise of his career, from Canada to the bright lights of Los Angeles, and how ultimately getting axed from his own TV show led him on a road to sobriety, self-discovery, and becoming the best version of himself. Had you ever thought those things just in your head? I need help before that. If you're just kind of thinking it to yourself, and like at some point maybe I should do this, and then this finally came to a head. Do you think you've done that before?
My drinking and weed consumption, because my ex-wife and I, we got separated with about a year left in my contract in LA. So I was kind of solo. I'd fly back to see the girls every 3 weeks. So I was living essentially a single life in LA for a year, which is, when you're a parent, that's not reality. I was not living in reality. So you go from being in a marriage where someone's like, well, should you really have another drink, to I've got no one telling me what to do. I've got no restrictions. I've got no one putting up a stop sign. I've got all green lights. Like, I would go to Vegas once or twice a month. This is the way I live. I'm just going to go to the airport, catch a flight. I showed up at the airport, no ticket. I was on a flight to Vegas in 30 minutes. Anyway, so I would drink my face off in Vegas and just sit and gamble. People are like, oh, you must have partied. And I'm like, no, I drank and gambled. I'd stand at a craps table for 12 hours. That's what I did. I'm like, where's the joy in that? But your addict mind convinces you, like, no, you're having fun. You're having fun. I could see the signs. And then when I got back to Canada, it continued here, and definitely saw that I was on the wrong track. But I had convinced myself, no, you're fine. You're still functioning. The show is great. There are no problems here. And one of the strange things I asked someone on my way into rehab was, I was talking to a buddy. I'm like, yeah, first off, when I went into rehab, I'd called like 20, 30 people. I'm like, I'm going to rehab. Not one of them said why. They're all like, good. I'm like, what the hell? Is no one going to let me in on this secret? So I was talking to one of my friends, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm ever going to have fun again. I'm going to lose friends. He's like, hey, hang on. I have a buddy who just went through this, former NHLer, and he's 8 months into his journey. He went to rehab. Talk to him. So I call him up. He gets on the speakerphone, and I say, I don't know. I'm not going to have fun anymore. Why am I doing this? And he said, and this is what got me through rehab. This is what I still say to people considering sobriety now. I said, I'm not going to have fun anymore. He goes, Dan, you're about to experience life for the first time. He goes, nothing was fun about that. And I go back to that question. I asked him, I'm like, am I going to have fun again? And I asked myself that, what was fun about it? There was no fun being had, but the addict brain convinces you, no, you're having fun. Trust us here. You're having fun. These hangovers every day. This is fun. So I'm so glad that I got him on the phone and heard those words, because it was not fun. Well, the support, I mentioned how friends just kept popping up in my house because they wanted to keep me safe in those days after being fired. What I can say about the support group is, in recovery, it's like nothing I've ever experienced in my life. And I'm on a team that is better than any team. I've played team sports in baseball and hockey. My high school team didn't have a football team. I don't think I'd make it anyway. Look at the size of me. But everyone's rooting for each other. If you're on a team, in the back of your mind, you're seeing a guy get a hat trick, or you see I was a goalie, other goalie getting a shutout. Are you really happy, or are you like, man, that's going to take away from my playing time? But you tell people, oh, that's great. And if you're a pro, you're like, oh, I'm so happy he scored 3 goals, when you're thinking, no, I wanted to score 3 goals. In recovery, all you're rooting for is someone to succeed. And the recovery community wants nothing from you. So many times in my life, you're the same. You're in a broadcast industry where someone always wants something from you. They just don't want to see you be happy. They want something. They want your time. They want your effort. They want to use your likeness or something. In recovery, they don't want any of that. They just want you to be happy and for you to succeed. So I can't say enough about that group that I'm surrounded by now. And when I asked my buddy on the way into rehab if I was going to lose friends, I have gained in the last 2 years a stronger network of friends than I've had my entire life. Like I can go back to, I still have buddies from high school. I have still buddies from elementary school that it's still like we don't miss a beat even if we haven't seen each other for 5 years. I have this new group of friends that I have told more that I have more faith in than people I've known for 30 years because they've got your back. Not that my other friends don't, but they just get it. Tell grown men every day when I get off the phone, it's like my kids don't even blink an eye. I'm on a speakerphone with a buddy. Love you, man. I said, love you too. And I'm like, I would never, ever have expected 47-year-old me to saying, I love you to other men daily. And it feels good. So, yeah, I can't say enough about it, Murphy. It's just a cool feeling to know people have your back no matter what.
Well, no one's saying that there's not still going to be hardships in life and you're not going to still have barriers. But would you say it's just now you focus on what makes you happy? Oh, you focus on living a life that feels kind of real in the moment?
Yeah, like being present. That's my biggest thing is I am actually present now. And there's no guilt. There's no shame. You're having direct conversations, looking them in the eye. You're listening to every word people are saying. And it's just great to walk around with your head held high because if you're drinking a lot and you're going to parties and you're seeing friends all the time, there's always in the back of your mind like, oh, what did I do last time I saw them? Not that I was like belligerent or anything. I was always happy. It was just get too drunk. So now just to walk around with your head held high and to see people and know you did nothing wrong sounds so stupid, but it's a true feeling. And to walk around your own house knowing I always say my side of the street is clean. I try to live every day. Don't do anything to piss anyone off. And if you do piss anyone off, apologize for it. So yeah, it's keeping your own side of the street clean is a good motto to have in life.